Hi everyone, it's Miss Peters. I wanted just to make a quick instructional video for getting started for the course. So just to jump right in, when you come to my course for the first time, you're going to see this. This is the Start Here page. So I have a little Blackboard instructional tutorial that the school gives us. I'll probably have this posted for a few weeks and then I may take it down just to, not have so many things on here. So that's there for you. As you scroll down on the Start Here page, you'll also see the syllabus, the course schedule, and if you are an in-person class, then you will also see a course calendar. So these are similar, but also very different. So the course schedule is going to be more so for you just to know your assignments and their due dates. The course calendar, on the other hand, is going to tell you what we're going to do in class each week. So it's kind of like a weekly breakdown, and also the assignment due dates at the end of the week. So if you're an in-person class, I really try to use our class time together, some for obviously lecturing and discussion, but I really try to get a lot of our assignments done in class. So it's always a great thing to be able to come to class, work on that. If you have some type of electronic device that you could bring that you could work on to do your assignments, that would be great. You can also come and work on it. I will always try to have printouts for you of the assignments we're working on. So you can always try to do it there and then transfer it to your device later. Either way is fine. But all right, so as you scroll down, you'll see just like every other class, course description, your required materials. We have a book that is free to you as an ebook, which we'll talk about in a second, but we also have the physical copy if you would like that as well. You can reach out to the bookstore if you would like to purchase it. It's not very much, so if you like to have a physical copy, which I totally get, go ahead and buy it. All right, so here's the learning outcomes and then information for Blackboard if you need more support. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is this left-hand menu. So over here, there's a Getting Started tab, there's a Course Materials tab, and Support tab. We're going to spend most of our time in this Getting Started and the top of your course materials. So we just talked about Start Here. These three, the course, syllabus, schedule, and calendar, literally just bring you back to this page, just right to that section so you can download it if you need to. And then there's faculty information. I always think that's a good thing to look at the first week of school. You can just read it. It gives you a short bio. It shows my welcome video, gives you all my information, like where you can find me, my office hours. Gives you also, and this is important, my cell phone and my office number. So I am going to be in my office most days, but if for some reason I'm not, or if you just want to text me or something, which I'm fine if you text me, then you can use my cell phone. And that's also going to be better if you're trying to get a hold of me outside of office hours or on campus hours. So, all right. I also ask that I tell you in here, but I also ask that if you email me, please email me from your school account, because sometimes I don't get emails from outside classes or outside emails. Sorry. All righty. You can also use this contact, but most students don't use that. I don't check it as regularly. I would just either use my numbers or email my school account. Then announcement section. So this is a super important section. Every single week, I'm going to post on Monday, regardless if you're an online class or if you are a Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, doesn't matter what time your class is. I will post on Monday all of your assignments. So you will know exactly what we're doing, know what's due, all that fun stuff. You already technically have it because I gave you a course schedule and a calendar. But if you want it just week by week, the announcement section is where you want to go. So the first week, you should see basically a week one announcement. And I will just disclaimer, this is a really long announcement. They are not normally like this. Normally my announcements are short, more so just like this from week one down to the end. That's mainly what you'll see each week. This week, however, I have like the getting started stuff and then also the week one assignments. I will ask that you also read this first announcement that I will post. It's just kind of introductory. It goes through a couple of things. One thing that it does mention is Google Docs and Mac applications. So in the next few days, I'm going to be making a folder for you that has some videos. So some helpful videos that are going to basically just show you how, if you're using Google Docs, how to download a document so that you're not giving me a link. And also with a Mac, how to change from pages to an actual Word doc or PDF so you can upload that as well. And the reason I'm doing that for you is because I cannot accept Google Doc links or Mac app. I let's see, what is it, Pages or like the Keynote, all that, because it just doesn't work with Blackboard. So we have to turn that in as either all your assignments need to be PDFs or PowerPoint, or basically just Microsoft applications. All right, so you want to read those things, and then every week you're going to check in here at the announcement page. Also, if there's any important things, like if it's like in the middle of the week and I'm like, oh, hey, random announcement, you need to know this, that's going to be here. I'll email them as well. But for those students who don't always check their student emails, this will be good for you to always check. All right, course content. That's the next biggest thing. Here's where everything, any assignments, any videos I have, anything like that's going to be housed. After this video, there will be a video at the top, which will be this one, that will basically just be this video, obviously. But also, I will put under this video helpful videos, and so that's going to be its own folder as well, just to kind of help you get started. All right, so then, like I said before, you will have an ebook that is already built. That the cost of that was built into the course whenever you purchase the course. So you don't have to pay extra for the ebook. It was already purchased through your, what is that called? Your semester fee. All right, so when you click on this folder, it has all the information for how to access your ebook. I have a helpful video on there right down here on how to do it. But basically, whenever you do this for the first time, if you don't have a Cengage account already, if you do, you can just literally click on this and log in using your credentials and it will work for you. If not, then you'll click on this and this link right here, and it's going to ask you to set up an account. That's super easy. Like I said, this video shows you how to do it. But each time that you do this, it's going to ask you to launch multiple times. So when you click on this, so you're going to click on it. I'm going to go ahead and click this because I don't want it to ask me to show me this again. So I'm going to click launch, and then it's going to do that. And then it opens. Normally, I already had it open, but normally what's going to happen is when I click that, it's going to bring me over here. It's going to look like this. So once you get your MindTap login or Cengage login, all of that, you'll see this. So this is the book in 4 different parts. If that is confusing, you can also just come over here to the full book section, and that will just show you literally the book, just, you know, page by page. All these activities are not due. Like, these are just practice activities if you want to do it. I am not personally going to be grading these or even looking at them. They're really just for you. So don't be concerned or confused by that. They are not graded, not due. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to want to do after you set up your Cengage account and get that all working for you is you're going to want to click this Teams link. So I have step-by-steps how to access Teams. I need everyone to do this semester because I really like to be able to be there for you. And just with COVID and everything, we never know if we're going to be kind of like week by week basis, if we're going to be in class or not. So I want to have this set in stone first, and you already know how to use it before. If for some reason we have to go virtual for a week and then come back or whatever, I just want to be able to be there for you. Also, Fridays, my office hours are virtual. You can still come see me in person, but I also have virtual hours just because I want to be available, since that's kind of a day that I usually ask that students work on their assignments, especially my Monday, Wednesday, Friday students. I usually give my Fridays as like, this is what the day to work on things. So that day will be virtual if you need me. And then that's how you do that. We'll walk through and Teams link. The next thing will be the introductory assignments. Of course it is. Awesome. Yay. Okay, back. So you'll see this getting started introductory assignments. These are all the things right at the beginning, kind of your week 1 assignments you need to do. So you have your course agreement form in there. So I'll go ahead and click on it. This is what a lot of my folders will look like, kind of everything in there. Normally they're going to be grouped into other folders, but since these are just kind of by themselves, I left them like this. So do this, super simple. Literally just give me your cell phone number and our personal number and a personal email. And so that's just for me to be able to get a hold of you. I'm not going to abuse that. I just need to be able to get a hold of you, like for our phone conferences and things. So then down here, this will be your introduction to the class. So this just is a little, like a discussion board. You'll just click on there and click a thread. I may make a video for how to do this I'm not sure, but I may do that. And so if that's the case, I may group this into a different folder. And then LibGuide Scavenger Hunt, I may also make a little video for that. So if you come in here after watching this video and there's like course agreement form and then 2 little folders, that's what that is. To show you what I mean, we'll go to module 1. So I haven't finished updating all of the due dates. So some of these due dates still need to be updated, like down here. So a lot of the folders will look like this, right? It'll tell you what you're going to expect, what you're going to learn here. And then you're going to see a folder with the PowerPoints, lecture videos, and discussion boards. And then any assignments that also are there. So for the most part, I left these so you could see them because these are these 2 are the top 2 are the module, the first like week or 2 assignments. This one will be later, so this will be hidden. But whenever you click on a module, you'll only see what's due at that week. And so each week that we're in that module, a new folder will pop up. So new assignments will start popping up and you'll see that. Because I just do it that way so it doesn't overwhelm you with all of these folders. But I just wanted to see that you see kind of what it looked like for now. So you're going to click on this, and for each chapter or each module, this is what it will look like for the chapters. This one will have this discussion, question, instructional video, and concept guide folder. This is the only folder that will have that. It's just going to help you kind of get started on the right foot, learning how to do discussions. So but for all of these, for every other chapter, basically, or chapters 1 through 10, you will see all of them grouped like this. So you'll see chapter 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to click on this one. It'll look like this. You'll see the discussion board where you're going to answer a discussion question, and then you'll see a PowerPoint and a video. These 2 things are just here to help you. You don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to look at the PowerPoint. You can just simply read the book if you prefer. But I have them for students who like to kind of really learn and understand the course material. In class, we're going to be, if you're an in-person student, we're going to be going through these discussion questions on this discussion board. So we'll work through it that way too. But to help you prepare, it's always a great idea just to look through the video. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but you can kind of maybe look at things that you're not really like say you read the book and you're kind of confused on something, you can always come watch a little bit of the video and have me explain it to you in my own words. That might be helpful. All right, so back to module 1. All right, so let's look at what a typical assignment folder is going to look like. So this particular assignment has several parts to it, so I don't like to overwhelm my students. So again, like I said, I try to group them into smaller folders. So for this one, most assignments won't have this many folders. This is just a bigger one. So I decided, because we basically work through this week by week. So the first week, you're going to have this. We're going to work through that, and if you're an in-person student, we're going to work through it together. And we'll submit it the first week. And then, so every single assignment for my class will be due, I guess every single assignment, but maybe 1 or 2 that I maybe give a little extension on, but every single assignment will be due on Sundays by 11:59. You can obviously submit before then, but that's like, it has to be in by then. And that's because after 11:59, a new folder will open. So say we go over this the first week, you want to get that in, because then on the next week, you're going to see this, right? At Monday at 12 a.m., this outline assignment is going to pop up, and so on and so forth. So each week, you just kind of see a new folder pop up, and that's what's going to happen each week. So that's what things are going to look like. So let's look at an outline. When you look at an assignment, and it's like with the submission folder, this is what that looks like. So I always give you a template. I always give you an example, and I always kind of give you an instructional guide to walk through it. This one's really short, so I think I didn't really give a full, or maybe I did. I think it's on the other page. Let me show you. Yes, it's in here. I may go ahead and move that in here so you don't get confused. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But all that to say, every single time you're going to see an outline template, an example, an instructional guide, and then you're going to see a little instructional video. You don't have to watch the video. It's just there to help. I would recommend, though, if you're confused on anything after looking at the directions, or if you're a person that does not like reading directions, please watch the videos. They're very helpful. I literally walk through everything for you. And then you just submit at the very bottom. The submission turn-in is at the bottom of every single assignment folder. All right. So again, like I said, they're all going to look like this. Like say this one, a template, and here it is, like the instructions, and then me going through them, and the submission. So hopefully you'll get familiar with that and be pretty easy to follow. But basically, that's really it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Obviously, you can look over here. I try to put everything here for you. We're going to use the Speech LibGuides page some. Here's the link for ebook and for Teams. Those are both there for you for quick access. And then there's resources as well if you like those. So, all right, well, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.